Hello everyone, today I will tell you the story of a guy named Terry who entered college as a freshman at the age of 19. Terry was a young man born into a poor family in a small rural village. Despite the struggles his family faced, he was determined to change his future. His dream was to attend university and build a better life for himself. After years of hard work, he finally made it. Terry was accepted into a university in the city, and it felt like his life was about to turn around. But when he arrived for his first year, reality hit hard. After paying his tuition fees, he barely had any money left. He couldn't afford to rent a room, and on his very first night in the city, Terry found himself sleeping on a stone bench in a public park, with nothing but a sandwich to fill his stomach. The harsh reality of city life was setting in, but Terry wasn't one to give up easily. The next morning, he reached out to an old friend who lived nearby. Luckily, his friend agreed to let him stay for a while until he found his footing. Feeling a sense of relief, Terry wasted no time in finding work. On the second day, he walked into a small cafe at the corner of an alley, hoping to get a job. After a brief conversation, the cafe owner agreed to hire him. The catch? Terry had to work long hours from 5 p.m., right after his classes, until 10 p.m. His responsibilities included making coffee, serving customers, washing dishes, cleaning up, and even helping to park customers' motorbikes. The pay was only $1 per hour, but Terry was grateful for anything at that point. For the first 3 months, Terry worked tirelessly. He balanced his classes during the day with the exhausting cafe job at night, but eventually, the low pay and the endless demands of the job wore him down. The fatigue became unbearable, and Terry decided it was time to quit. He knew he deserved better, so he committed himself to finding a new job. After a week of persistent searching, Terry finally landed a job as a technical assistant at event setups. This new role was physically demanding, requiring him to lift heavy metal frames and set up stages for concerts and events. After the events ended, he had to dismantle everything. The work was exhausting, especially since it often left him with little time for rest on weekends. Terry's weekends were no longer a time for relaxation. While other students enjoyed their breaks, Terry was busy working. He declined invitations to hang out and rarely attended social gatherings, but Terry knew that he had to keep going. His focus was on his studies and his job, nothing else. After a year of balancing both work and school, Terry's hard work was beginning to pay off. He had gained strength, discipline, and a sense of resilience, but something else was about to change in his life. During one of the few free moments he had, he met a beautiful girl. She had a bright smile and a warm personality, and Terry couldn't help but fall for her. This marks the beginning of a new chapter in Terry's life, one filled with both love and new challenges. But that's a story for another time.